Hey, well, let's be real here. I'd be freaking out. All right, like it's um, what? What? Like holy crap! Holy crap! What is the deal? What is going on? What is life?
It's going to be okay. We haven't done anything wrong.
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
So I'm going
time
splunking.
left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
All right, we're going. Dude, this fire is just getting nuts. Alright, so I need to go out and back towards that to the cave, which was... I was taken that way. That way, right over there. That's the way we're going. You know, I was really hoping that the game would have been relaxing, you know. And, like, just a nice stroll in the park, but now there's fires and stuff. And just not fun, man. Go inside. This is the way I want to go, right? Right? Yeah. Alright. Here we go. So we're going splunking, and we're definitely gonna hopefully get to the bottom of this. Oh, that was kind of weird.
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout? It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kinda just wish I hadn't.
Of course I didn't. No way. They're trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not gonna happen, though.
Thanks, Henry.
I want the yellow thing back. It was nice. Look cool, man. I have a feeling I'm gonna get like stuck down here in this this cave. All right. Well, I mean,
What the hell?
Are you serious?
Delilah, someone locked me in the cave. Is this thing working? Delilah, send someone to the cave, please!
Oh shit.
Can't get any damn reception. Jesus, this is a big cave.
Oh boy.
It's freezing in here.
I believe it, man. I believe it.
Is anybody down there?
A shoe? What? Long drop down, right?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
Where am I though now? Oh, so okay. This way out? Seems like it would be. Whoa.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. A bunch of rocks stacked up, he made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, he was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
What is this?
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found I guess, a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf, armor 7.
Gladius Silva, blah blah blah. Unintelligible nerd stuff.
And
Classic wizards and wyverns.
it's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dumped water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and it just said it was Ned.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna...
Dear Ranger, hi, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return them to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North Platte, Nebraska. If you tell me your name and address, I'll give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they're my dad's and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger Brian. P.S. The reward will be good.
Hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it? He left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Old Ned. Oh, I'll hold on to that. Those are good.
There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
Anything of note? Like, guess not. Is that there? Can I pick this up?
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
That's fucking dark. Seat cushion. Dinosaur.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
Let's read this. Ham radio plans, though. Not conventional, interesting, but wrong. Pass maximum voltage. Too high. Radio Goodwin with Brian and Ned.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
Dear Mr. Zackler, I'm with my dad and landlord. It's pretty neat. Dad fished in a spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming looks like home in Nebraska, but then there are mountains and woods when you go far. Sorry I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it instead. Can you write back and tell my dad when school starts? Because I don't think he knows. Your friend and neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
He made the place pretty comfy, too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
That little shit.
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much. Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
School fair. Talking meteors. How ham radio waves can use meteors to talk to people far away. What if I told you that you could use meteors in our atmosphere to talk to people far away? You would probably think I was a liar, but you'd be wrong. Meteors, the alien rocks that come to our planet from outer space, can be used to bounce ham radio waves off of and let you use your radio much better than normal. Right now you're thinking, okay, Brian, this sounds like a movie. Like Flight of the Navigator. It's not real, but you were wrong. It's real, it is science. This is better than any paper I've ever written. It's possible because of meteor scatter communications. My science fair project proves that meteor scatter communications is real. But what is it? MSC is a radio propagation mode that utilizes the ionized trails of meteors with our atmosphere. Meteors, upon their atmospheric entry, can create a dense path of ionized particles that the ham radio operator can use to establish brief communications paths between operators up to 1,500 miles away. It's pretty cool. I'm going to test this by having a small chat with a friend my dad made in the Army who lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1,000 miles from my house. We are going to try to talk at a regular time, but my hypothesis is that it won't work and we will have to wait for a meteor shower so we can establish communication.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah. He must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
What, you're saying I'm one of those knuckleheads, is that it?
I wasn't, but, now that I think about it...
Because I know lots of stuff.
Oh, please, drown me in your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well, that wait's over, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again, and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
Sorry, boss. I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler.
Hold on to that. So... Okay, I found some climbing stuff. Right, do I have to, do I go back now? Since I've gotten some climbing gear? Is that what it wants me to do? Because I don't think I can actually get up that. I don't think that's how this works. Yeah, I don't think... Okay, yeah, I can't get up that. So... First off, what's over here? Other than obviously not the way to go. But, okay, so I have that camera. I'm going to take some pictures of that stuff. Because I feel like... that's something I should do. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of document everything. Huh. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so we're moving on. Moving on.
What do you think is in there?
There's gotta be something. Why else try to kill me? I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a...
Are you serious with this shit right now?
a hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Yeah, especially now that I'm thinking about all the fun ways to be killed.
I'm sorry. Look, at least whoever locked you in doesn't know you've gotten out. Hopefully you find whatever they're hiding in there, and it'll be worth the risk.
Okay, so I'm there, so I'm just gonna loop back around, right? Drop down, head to the left, and then get back inside that cave. Alright, we got a plan? I like it.
Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
Yeah, that's definitely one way of looking at it. All this smoke from that fire, though. Holy crap. I want to bring up the fact that there still has been no mention of that bear showing back up. And, I feel like that is important. you know. Might as well just shut the door. Just gonna watch right over there. I have a feeling I'm gonna find like a dead body. Oh, those are rocks. Okay. Just rocks, guys. All right. I mean, there was... Okay, she can't hear me when I'm in here. So it's just me. Oh my god. I knew it.
Ah, shit. You... Oh, God. You're Brian Goodwin.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your stuff gave out. Oh, you poor fucking kid.
Okay, so that's like... Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, poor kid. So maybe it's the dad. Maybe Ned's the one who's been going nuts. You think? It's gotta be what that is. I mean, he tried to hide the gear for a reason. I mean, that makes the most sense to me. Oh, poor kid, though.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
You need to call search and rescue.
What?
There's a body in the cave. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. Look, whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. What do we do now, D? I mean, are you okay?
No, I'm not. He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
I'm pretty